both sides actually lane. But I am worried a little bit for, Fire Dragoon. They don't have, in the conventional sense, a crazy good carry. But, they don't really have the way of ending it really fast either. I think it's still pretty evenly matched, but sieging is going to be really difficult for them. Likewise for TNC, they don't really have any crazy siege engines, and I'm a little bit worried about Sven's future when it comes to Nature's Prophet. A good counter to Sven is Nature's Prophet. Being able to block him up with Sprout in the late game does cause a lot of problems for him, and ultimately we have to see how well they kite this Sven. He will have to go for a BKB sometime in this game if he doesn't want to get controlled up, but that is still ways away, because you don't want to be able to pick up that BKB before things get a little bit too serious. So let's hop into the game here and look at our players. With TNC Defender, also known as Tim's, going to be the Earthshaker. We get the Banana Mancer on Sam H. And we got Arjit on the Monkey King, Yang on the Disruptor, Dope Set, we'll come back to that later. Bryant on the Night Stalker. They look like they're smoking Alacrity. He's going to be playing Invoker, fitting name. Adam, it's going to be on the Nature's Prophet. We got Wyvern played by 1437. And last but not least, we got Raven playing his Sven on the perfect position, perched there on the high ground. And they look like they're going to wrap around, but I'm not sure. I'm not sure this is going to end well for Mr. Raven. Got the Disruptor. I want to look at these hats, but we need to see this gang early. And they kind of know some kind of hex. And they're immediately gonna run away here. So we got a rune for Defender. So he did actually get it. He did Fissure to get the rune. So they get the safe lane rune, they get the mid lane rune, but Sven doesn't get his. So boohoo. The Disruptor. But let's look at it. Let's look at these hats. I bet these are expensive. Yay, Great Senpai achieved 7k. I mean, this looks dope, right? I want this. Blade as a Storm Charge Dragoon. Alright, I'll look at it later. Fissure comes out, more slows coming out. You see, this is why no one plays Invoker anymore, because you just get absolutely okay, I don't know what the word is, but you absolutely get dumpstered in middle lane because of campers mid now. Mid having the one more extra creep makes losing middle lane an extra big problem. Venomancer now heads down to bottom lane, so we got a little bit of a musical lane. Oh, we got Trouble, we got Glimpse as well, so this is gonna be an easy first blood here for the boys. Yang gonna run back in there, and Sam H, does he have Fairy Fire? He does, so he might actually get out of here alive. No, just kidding. He's gonna juke it. No, he had Fairy Fire. He could have actually gotten away and maybe even gotten the first blood kill. So not using the Fairy Fire, thinking he was dead anyway. And in the end, not getting back kills. So Raven already going to be facing problems. As you can see, the Treants constantly going to be zoning out this Sven, and Adam having that double wave of Treants is going to be able to apply a lot of pressure onto Raven here, who only has a stout shield, and of course the Wyvern is going to be suffering a lot as well due to not having said stout shield. But I'm going to finally have the Arctic Burn again, going to be pushing Adam away. But now the trade is going to begin in earnest. The Overvenom and the Boots of Speed is going to be there. And imagine the Treant, the Treant hits kind of like a melee creep. So imagine if melee creeps are always aggro onto you as a support. It can get really painful after a while. This Invoker is just pretty much decked out, but Cuckoo should have an easy time in this lane as he has the damage advantage with the Blood Rage. So I don't see much problems with the Bloodseeker for now. And, let's take a look down bottom. We got 14 CS on the Bloodseeker, but only the 2 on the Venomancer. So Sam H already starting a little bit bad. What can he do? Oh no, he activates Jingu Mastery. Oh, the Fissure though is gonna trap Arjun, and he's gonna turn to the tower. Perfect Fissure here from Tim's, scoring that return kill there, and a nice little bait here. Maybe you could say Sam H predicted that, or he planned that out. And well, in either way, he does get a kill, so that's gonna be a happy time for him. Raven does intercept this pull from the Dire, but the courier gets sniped at him with the cheeky plays, pokes the donkey in the eye, and gets a kill. But now Brian in a lot of trouble here. Sam H might just want to turn and shoot him once. Yeah, there you go. Shoots him once, but there is still that soft. Slamming down the defender. Jingu Mastery gets affected, and that should be Tips going down. And Dire's courier goes down as well. Alright, I'm not sure where that one happened, but I don't know where the courier went down, but definitely not part of the plan here. Alacrity taking a lot of damage from Cuckoo. Cuckoo has the thirst. He's going in. He gets the kill. He heals. Now it's going for Yang. Goes for the blood right. One more will do the jump at the tower. Takes him out. And Yang gets destroyed by the Fissure instead. So it's 5 for 4. The mid lane lost. And now Raven actually getting the kill on Nature's Prophet there. Thanks to the slows here from Winter Wyvern. And the Sunstrike clips his wings. Down he goes. That's now 5 to 6 here. The kills are just racking up as per Sea Dota fashion. We have lots of kills in the early game. Well, we have Alacrity now suffering, still reeling from that early game interruption. Already down quite a fair bit of CS compared to the Bloodseeker. Look at the 25 or 24 compared to the 14. Of course, we got Sam H. Starting to attack into Plague Ward. So only getting the 2 points in the Venomous Gale really wants the Plague Wards for vision, I guess. Especially when you're in such a dangerous lane, being challenged non-stop. Night Stalker already has that nighttime advantage, so he will be able to flap over the tree. Is pulling the wave to the side. That's a huge stack. Not sure who's going to really farm it right now, but they have to clear it out. Otherwise, Sven is going to be able to benefit a lot from that. I see a little bit of rotation, but this is scouted out really clear as day. Yang might not know what's coming for him. This Bloodseeker, drops an Observer to the side, and he's still looking around, trying to get something done. The Night Stalker now shows his face, so Venomancer knows it's safe, so he's going to play a little bit more aggressive here in the bottom lane. Meanwhile, Raven, 33 damage, 33 last hits. Already getting quite a bit of CS on the board now, top of the net worth, in spite of Bloodseeker dominating it pretty hard. Invoker forced to sit back behind level 5 to the Bloodseeker is now 5 as well, so Alacrity has actually been keeping up with the farm, and now by Dragoon send their units backwards, but there is that ward that will be keeping tabs on this, and it's going to be difficult to catch this Venomancer, especially when he has constant vision. Oh wow, okay, that's commitment here from 1437, going in there with one blast of the Arctic Burn. But now they dive the Venomancer bottom lane. The Prophet is there as well. No TP support coming in for the poor Banana. And in the end, he gets brought down. More ganks going in. They might go take a tier 1 tower out of this, but a lot of life left on that tower.
Dire's top tower is not on top of things.
The score now ties 6 to 6, and Sven, having popped the God Strength, is going to look to pressure this lane, push it out maybe, and maybe claim that tier 1. Pretty important. Oh, there's that Venomous Gale on that Monkey King, preventing him from jumping. Oh, meanwhile, we got a little bit of a tussle going to be happening here. Tim's getting started on by that Void. Rock might just lock him in. Locks him in with the Fissure, but the Sunstrike is on point, and now the Venom in trouble. What, the Shrine's up? 6 minutes are in, and this is one of the main problems. The Arctic Burn is going to come out, and as well as that Cold Embrace. So Brian is going to be in a lot of trouble. The Bloodright claims him. Now chasing forward now is the Earthshaker, looking for a Fissure here. Adam runs into trees there. Do they scout him? I'm not sure they do. So the teleport's going to come out, but Yang going to be in trouble as he gets himself scouted out. Defender will actually not see him TPing away, so let's leave him be, and Tim's well, let the Disruptor scoot away. Meanwhile, Sven about to claim his tier 1 tower without much interruption. The Mask of Madness, a very common build nowadays, about to be grabbed up soon. TNC. Up his Glove of Haste already. Go for that Midas, try and keep up with the other faster farming heroes on the map. Raven with the high levels in speed, going to be able to clear out the... Oh, there's the God Strength again. Forces out the Glyph. There's going to be more TP support coming in. Monkey rotating in, and we got all Disruptor here looking to catch him up with the Glimpse, and here we go, starts out with the fight. I think it looks like Sven is going to have to walk back, but he's staying a little bit longer, so this Glimpse is not going to be as useful now. The Rupture goes onto the Monkey King, but he does get Jingu Mastery activated. Good Fissure that lands on 3, locks 2 in as well. Tim's big plays on Earth-type heroes. This guy and Earth Spirit, Earthshaker, just doing great work. Brian runs away from the Rupture, doesn't die for now. And looks like Cuckoo doesn't want to force the issue here, as Invoker has made his way up top as well. Looks like Group Up Dota is going to be the name of the game here for Fire Dragoon. They will stay on par. Keeps it even. Straight a 1 for 1 there. Still remaining at 8 for 7 now. 1437 meanwhile has managed to find himself stuck in the corner.
Dire's bottom tower is under attack.
And Yang TPing down bottom. Gonna face some trouble here, Sam H. But oh, he's walking into a lot of wards there. Yang, the Sun Strike isn't gonna be there. It doesn't do enough damage. So the Disruptor goes down first, giving Venomancer the XP. But in the end, still giving the kill to Adam. But no EXP for Invoker. That's a big thing. No EXP for Invoker. His Midas is nearly on the way there. Really would have loved that kill. Raven. There'll be solo shrining, double shrining here. Double dips into the base and TPs himself back up top. Raven. Well, bottom lane, Shaker getting caught out. There's the kill there, catching up too. They are unable to dive the tower here. The Fisher locks him out again. Tim's with the plays. And Ajit is in so much trouble. Surrounded, unable to run another Venom Ward. Gonna be blocking his exit there. And in the end, scoring another kill, the tier 1 tower. Now gonna be dove there by Adam and Alacrity. They're looking for this Wyvern, but Wyvern just flaps over the trees, but the glimpse comes in. Now he'll have to probably shrine himself up. There's Sunstrike a little bit off the mark there, killing himself. TNC's 1437 staying alive in spite of everything. The Treants will chase him down, but here comes the Bloodseeker. Munches on Invoker. Disruptor is next. The Courier has to be careful. Fissure is there. Is there an Enchant Totem? Stuns it 1 second slower. 1 second faster rather, and he would have netted that kill. But Sam H now gonna look to continue pressuring this bottom tower. And we got a deny hill here. Cuckoo in a lot of trouble. Well, Adam in a lot of trouble as he gets Enchant Totem up. And Tims once again stops his TP out. So Adam tries to face boots away, but the thirst is real. And Cuckoo scores again, getting another kill meanwhile. Oh, great wall block there. Or is it? The face boots are plenty. And gonna find the kill once again. Brian as well as Monkey King making short work of this Veno. And getting another kill. Good job.
Bottom tower is in turmoil.
Raven meanwhile. After Madness. Leader on him. Gonna have a lot of attack speed. Dish out that heavy damage that he's gonna be outputting. Shaker so far. Fisher's on point. Scans though are very much better. To scout out TNC here. Oh, the scan still gonna be persisting. Scouting out the teams is there. Prophet picked out a TP. Ooh. Four, 3-7. Taking some time in the bottom lane to farm. Monkey King scouts him. But we should switch over to net worth now and see what's up. We've got 5,009 on this Bloodseeker. Has been chasing down a lot of targets. 6,000 now. Sven close behind at 5k. And 5 Dragoon Joys, you know, really struggling in the 3rd and 4th places on their Invoker and Monkey King respectively. Really not getting as much farm as he would like there. The hop downwards might have just endangered himself. Ajit into the trees again. Stays alive, but these two smoked heroes could represent trouble. 1437 right there in the back lines, but the Monkey King just scouts this perfectly. Venomancer drops down the wards though, so level 4 wards are kind of difficult to breach, but this smoke could go horribly wrong. Here comes the nighttime cycle as well. They're going for this Sam H Venomancer, but they don't see the Wyvern, and now they do, and say, okay, this is not easy to deal with. And oh, that's a good enough reason to back off, but are they gonna find the Monkey King is the question here. So far, it doesn't look like it. But I do see a push forward. Are they gonna look for Adam here? Here comes the Sprout to start things off. Defender won't get caught out. There's the TP, but the Glimpse will catch him fair and square, and that should be a kill there onto poor Shaker. But his Sven does survive, and will TP down to the bottom. Looks like they want to go for the counter punish. They get a Shaker kill. Alright, we take a tier 1. It's slow. We could possibly take another one. We have got Venom Wards for detection. We got the Winter Wyvern for the saves. So a lot of the damage coming out from Fire Dragoon are, well, at this point, kind of physical damage. You know, a lot of the damage that the Monkey King represents is physical damage. So the Wyvern is going to shield a lot of that. SMH picks up the Midas, and now it's just a matter of getting level 10, 30% experience bonus, and that's gonna be when it has, well, that's when it's gonna be when it gives you the problems. There's the blink forward there, Sven picks it up real quick and easy, and the slow coming up from Thieben, gonna get the kill. Brian tries to flap himself away, but Raven ain't having any flappy birds in this game. Oh, Electricity throws out the Sunstrike. It's gonna miss. Venomancer, meanwhile, in the south there, deploys the ultimate here on the Monkey King, preventing any sort of jumping in the future. He's in a little bit of trouble, and RJ getting blocked up there by the wards. No escape for him, but Bloodseeker sees him anyway. The curse on the Disruptor, now Invoker in trouble. Alacrity, can he see him? A little bit lower. Fissure is there, now he's in thirst range. He is super dead. The unstoppable streak comes on, and Cuckoo having a swell game here against Fire Dragoon, doing pretty damn well in his first game for the best of 3 in the StarLadder Invitationals. And now bang away at his tier 2 tower. Raven having a good old time. Sam H chugging away, having 30% extra experience gain now. Going to be feeling pretty good about himself. Another DP coming in. Here, Disruptor wants to try and make something out of this, but it's going to be tough. The Glimpse comes back. He pulls the Sven, but there's no ultimate there to really play with. And Brian gets zoned out by the amount of wards that the Venomancer is outputting. We got a Monkey King sitting behind, but Defender, oh, Tim's, he's invisible, but do they see him? Then it's gonna stun him. Yep, stun him at the last second. Then the poor Earthshaker gonna get himself caught out, but the Fissure is gonna be there. He's gonna land it. Yep, he's gonna land that one. He's gonna slowly do it. I don't think it's gonna be enough there. Tim's just buys a little bit of time, but he will die eventually. I think he was considering using the Echo Slam if there were the possibility of a kill, but unfortunately in that situation, no, there was not. Well, loses his life, but to little consequence. I mean, the carry Monkey King sitting at a 4.8k net worth, and the Sven is already quick to reach this 7,000 mark. Well, Bloodseeker is miles ahead of everyone else. Ooh, meanwhile, Venomancer in trouble. There's the stun and the Suntrack to follow, but here comes Sven, angry as a bear. Gonna be slamming away at Ajit there. The lifesteal is gonna keep things in check. Gonna Quelling Blade away. The Monkey doing quite a bit of damage. The board comes in as well. Is there a Stormhammer? One more second. He stuns them, clips them once and twice with the Bloodseeker. What a clutch play here. Raven ducking into the trees for a second before his Stormhammer cools off, and then immediately coming in with the double cleaves, taking them out. Great play there, being able to manipulate the enemies into a tight corner. And now Cuckoo already beyond godlike, I believe. Yep, getting a triple kill in that engagement, just running in. And this is all done without the Radiance as well. This game is slowly spiraling out of control here for Fire Dragoon, sitting at 6,000 net worth deficit. TNC looking to take a easy game 1 if this carries on. Definitely have to be a little bit more careful and maybe farm on that Monkey King, because right now he is piss poor.
This sustains, gold remains. Radiant's bottom tower has a nasty situation. Radiant's bottom tower has uninvited guests. Radiant has reinforced their structures.
Bottom lane, once again, can be pressured there. 437 might go for the deny. Doesn't find it. Adam tries to snipe him. Sees Ajit. Oh no, it sees Ajit on the trees. They might just cut this down. They need it. Oh, that's the Fissure there. Stuns him. There's the Sven though coming in. Adam pays. Ajit is in a lot of trouble. Can they find him? But he jumps to tree for tree, and they don't really care. They got the profit. 1 for 1 is still pretty. 1 out of 2 is still pretty damn good. Alright, Raven. TP away. There's another Fissure. Throws it out. What? Do they see him? They drop an Observer on the high ground. They will. Still trying to throw out stuns. Random stuns from Tim. They know he's there somewhere. But meanwhile, this is all just a little bit of distraction here for this race car. Hello. It's race car time. First person perspective. Oh, Invoker. Yep, robs him. Walks near him with the Radiance as well. There is no running. Oop, got him. And meanwhile, he's taking quite a bit of damage though from the creep, but he's healing them up. Oh, the Void takes him out, and a Beyond Godlike ended there. A great play from the Invoker, being able to kite him down a little bit. Meanwhile, Ajit takes out 1437 on that Wyvern there. Stayed a little bit too long after his friends have left there, and in the end, giving a little bit of a cookie to the Fire Dragoon squad. Right now, they need all the cookies they can get because it is not looking good. Despite that kill, Raven is miles ahead in farm, going to rush that BKB. And usually this is a statement, right? I want to close up this game. I'm getting that BKB and I'm putting you to sleep for good. And right now this Prophet is in danger of facing that. Adam is pretty well farmed. He's the most farmed, well, second most farmed player on his map. Got Midas, he's got drums, can help to a lot of those fights. He's gonna walk right into Sven there. Unfortunately, should have gone into that little nuke. But unfortunately for him, does not have that little bit of discipline to walk into that nuke there. Gets scouted out by the Invis Sven. And get himself brought down. As well as Raven, gonna be able to double dip with this score strength. Pick out this tower as well.
Tower isn't well at the moment. Dire has secured their structures. Dire's top tower is under attack.
Here comes Lackity. Sean in, oh, 1437 gonna be in trouble here. There's a slow, they got him, they scouted him out as well, they silenced him, and they're just gonna leave him for dead. Wyvern going down there, small kill to pay if they can get out with everyone else. Well, then they do. Back to farming up the ancients. Gonna get real beefy here. Shaker nearly there at his Blink Dagger, and then after that you can expect Tims to make some bigger plays.
Dire's middle tower is under fire.
Up, Raven gonna charge on in, looking for that disruptor. Easy Stormhammer there, triple smacks, brings him down, and the Blood Right even there just in case. He needed that. Tims.
Goal for me.
Pop that book, has that Blink Dagger on him. Slide it down now. Sunstrike checks Roshan just in case. Considering something like that, but TNC ain't got time for that. Time for tier 1 towers. But look to bring this one down. Alacrity, of course. Drop the meatball there. Stops a little bit of pressure. Scan to the right there. Archit really looking for a target to hit there, but unfortunately doesn't find anything. Will instead settle for just one of those creep waves with his tree dance. But right now the Echo Slam, or the Echo Saber, it's not really paying off for him right now. 7,300 gold. Adam pushing in as well, still looking for something, but Tims. Shaker ready to pounce anytime. Blood Right.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Shaker doesn't see the Prophet. Prophet shows himself one more step into the creep wave, and he might actually get caught out here. I do believe he gets caught at the end, so Adam has to be careful. Adam peels away. Know that something else is coming. TNC. The full smoke barrage, or the brigade rather, looking forward, but in essentially what, just in case they got scouted. Adam still not heeding this call. Oh, now Raven in trouble. He's down the stairs. Adam, Midas is a creep. That is his last consolation before he is probably going to go down. He summons a little bit more treants for the enemies to feed on, which is very unfortunate. But in the end, life of a Prophet getting caught out here. Blink, jump with the Echo Slam here. Tim starts another stun, even manipulating the Monkey King on that attack animation, just timing that enchant totem a little bit shorter so that he will be able to maximize out the amount of time that Monkey King stays there. A nice little bit of stun here onto Sven. He is caught out, but here comes that BKB. A very big waste of the BKB if you ask me, but in the end, keeps him alive, and that's what matters. But if you're a Fire Dragoon, you're gonna be pretty happy about that. Burning that BKB of the Sven, pretty big deal.
Dire's bottom tower is on its way further down.
Fender. Damage with the Solar Crest, and Midas and the 4-staff. Lots of the anti-Roshan tech. Be able to help his wave push a little bit more. Raven now charging forward, pops that MOM, clears out the creep wave. Tier 2 tower on the way as well. Fire Dragoon searching fruitlessly for some targets to kill. Not gonna be able to find anything. Loses another tier 2 tower. Monkey King scouts out the Battlemancer. If he could find Tim's here, it would be huge. He walks right into an Observer Ward. They're gonna jump right onto Tim's. It's a big kill to get. He doesn't have the Echo Slam, but here comes the Bloodseeker. They're gonna leave him be. They realize that there's vision here as well, and they immediately back off. So Archit gets the kill there onto poor Tim's, and forces TNC to TP away.
Dire's top tower is not on top of things.
Or do they?
For the
A
twin.
gift from the tempest of battle.
I'll take that.
Camping on Roshan here, 5 Dragoon. Raven, just in there with the God Strength, and no, the Monkey King runs right into the Stormhammer as well. Raven is godlike. Alacrity is on the wrong side of that fissure right now, but he's going to charge forward. Yang is still in vision. Are they going to find him? The nice silence comes out, saves his Invoker, but that pretty much guarantees they lose every single chance of contesting that Roshan. Monkey King, very unfortunate, they're jumping in there to catch that Stormhammer together with the Night Stalker. And in the end, I don't think it would have mattered because Kim was on the job there. Gonna be able to slam. Gonna be able to slam in on that. So in the end, picking up. TNC now pushing forward there. Very simple game thus far. Very straightforward, just pushing forward and cleaning up the enemy. That's really insane at this point. 12,000. You can really clearly see the skill differential in this game. Fire Dragoon have been outclassed at every point in this game so far. You know, they've gotten a few good fights here and there, but it's just been a really one-sided game, even though there are the kills to not support this. Adam tries fruitlessly to escape from the stunner. That is Earthshaker, and now get himself a Chan Totem. Try to do a little bit of split pushing. Ajit gotta be very careful here.
Bottom tower has uninvited guests.
Easily get brought down. Here comes the Invoker Tornado. Gonna look for the kill on the Bloodseeker. But is it gonna be useful though? Alacrity is in trouble. Meanwhile, Sven is murdering people in the back lines there. Now Alacrity has butt into thirst range. And a chop will do the job here as Raven cleans him up. Going in. Oh, there's a tier 2 tower now. A heal comes down from 1437. Arcane boots to go as well. Solar Crest goes in. Wow, smacks down that creep. Okay, that was just a creep. Not any hero. Jumping forward there. The buybacks from Invoker. Another Tornado. And that's going to be on cooldown for a long while now. He has that Aghanim Scepter, but is he going to be doing much? EMP comes out. Fufu gets nothing. Take the tier 3s. Are they going to back off now? Yep, they're going to back off. They're going to look to shrines. Maybe take the enemy shrines as well. Get some map control on the board. And see where it pans out from there. Meanwhile, Raven. Turns damage. They're gonna go down. No save possible. Ajit now picks up a Diffusal Blade. Ryan still trying to build into that Aghanim Scepter. Waiting for a solo kill here. Has the Echo Slam. Constantly charging up the Enchant Totem. Waiting for someone to show. Oh, there it is. There he is. Ajit. Maybe pushing with your creep wave, he says. Ooh, but he does jump onto that tree, so Tim's is going to play a little bit safe there. I think he walked into vision for a second there. I'm not so sure, but oh no, Ajit walks in. He's going to regret every moment of his life right now. The fissure comes in. They're going to scout him out, and that's going to be a very simple kill. Oh, the stun goes out though. That's going to be a stun. with the enchant totem as well, followed up. Okay, I'm not sure about that curse. That curse is gonna waste a little bit of time there, but TNC is gonna have 1437 survive anyway. Enchant totem again. Cuckoo just burns him down with the Radiance. With Blood Rage, the Radiance just really stings like a bee. Teams, meanwhile, gonna look for a kill here on Brian if he does show himself. I'm not sure if you can see. Night Stalker clearly sees this and will escape thanks to the nighttime. But Raven still padding his Q reel there. 12-0. Aegis still available. Assault Q, Ras, Mask Commanders, and Black King Bar all up and available. Invoker gonna try fruitlessly to defend this with an Alacrity Force Spread. Gonna buy a little bit of time, at least one wave worth of time, maybe. The Ice Path is doing some work. Gonna slow things down a little bit. Here comes Raven, gonna get stopped up by that EMP and Tornado. But nice 4-stuff out there by 1437, keeps him alive. Cool. Takes down that tier 3 tower. No Rexes are lost so far, just the tier 3 towers. And, yeah. Once again, TNT peel away. Maybe look for a shrine here. Yeah, look for shrines. Beat away at shrines there. Playing safe, calculated Dota. Don't want to overextend against Fire Dragoon. They have that Invoker after all, and it's very easy to run to the choke point and get hit by everything. But so far, they are doing good here. Slow coming in. Adam. Shadowblade, Maelstrom. A lot of split push items on him. No real way to contest this Sven right now. Very problematic. Sedimental already level 18. Scouts out the Invoker. The Stormhammer comes in. Luckily for him, quick reflexes there. Will save his life. Ghost Walk is there. And the detection is really not available there for the TNC squad. So lucky for Invoker. Stays alive throughout that engagement. Profit. Still trying to farm the jungle, get as much farm as he can, squeeze out some farm. I'm not sure what they can actually do here. But the Aegis does time out, so maybe there is an opening. Adam. Hiding in the trees there.
This'll come in handy.
Things chill for now. Reverse picked up on Raven. 20,000 gold on the Bloodseeker. If anything, I don't know. If they're going to win this fight, they'll have to kite around the BKB for a little bit longer. Maybe fight outside the base, bait out some BKBs, and then maybe try and land an Invoker combo. The Aegis is down now, so maybe there is a chance for them to push in and get a sniper on Sven if they're lucky. They have a lot of kiting tools. They got Diffusal Blades, they got Sprouts. They got enough stuff to kite to Sven. But the BKB has to go down first, and his support cast really can't afford to be there because the 4-star can just ruin a lot of plans that we have for that Sven. Well, Ajit. Yeah, this could be the time. But very difficult. They need more heroes here to deal with Raven. But Ajit's gonna piece out of there. Farm for himself. Brian does have that Aghanim Scepter and Gem now. Gonna give Cuckoo the stalk. Shadowblade picked up by Tims. Cuckoo still getting stalked out here by Brian.
A gift from the tempest of battle.
That takes that.
Regeneration.
Alright guys, I do realize that I just realized that some of you guys are experiencing some FPS issues. There's nothing wrong with my Dota, so I have to check this after the game, guys. I apologize if there are any FPS issues. Right now I'm not dropping any frames, so I'm not really sure what the issue is. So I'll have to check it after this game. But for now, I hope you guys can bear with it. Alright, Tims. They're gonna move in, looking for Adam here. It could be an easy kill. Yep, stacks up the Enchant Totem. The Fissure comes out as well, but Tims should be able to get that Echo Slam off. Yep, gets that kill. He probably isn't getting out of here, or is he? This monster. Oh, no. Nope. They got him, but they lose their profit in return, and meanwhile their base is getting demolished here. Bob the Builder Raven coming in there, clearing out the base here. Ajit without BKB means 2 smacks. Down he goes. Monkey King has to buy back here. And Disruptor already does that buyback. Raven pops that BKB. Alright, now Sven without BKB could be in trouble. The 4-stars aren't there to bail him out, so the kite is real. He's down to half. Prophet buys back. Raven pop that war cry. Now things are getting a little bit fierce here. Cuckoo, meanwhile, mopping up trash in the base. Not gonna happen. Cuckoo trying to get a little bit of work done here. The Invoker throws out a tornado as well. But with 2 heroes left on the board and without buybacks, almost the major heroes already been used. I think TNC's got game 1 in the bag here pretty easily, pretty convincingly as well. And well, got ourselves a very simple and one-sided game 1 for TNC Pro Team. I think they played a little bit on the safe side, but really you can't blame them if they want to build some good habits for those games where they'll be facing a bigger challenge. But Fire Dragoon, you know, just something didn't click for them during their laning phase. They got a little bit too far behind. Picking Invoker, I feel, could have been a mistake as well because, you know, like I mentioned, mid lane is just such a contested area right now. Playing Invoker means that you need to have someone there that helps him win the lane because otherwise you just get sat on there with Wyvern. You have your Earthshaker rotations. It just makes it very difficult for the Invoker to lane. Apart from that, you know, the Bloodseeker already has that CS advantage because he has the high damage, he's melee, and it's really hard to harass him apart from playing EMP Tornado, I guess. So Bloodseeker is always gonna have that kind of upper hand with that kind of support he's been getting. So TNC, they snowballed that middle lane, they snowballed all the lanes, and yeah, Monkey King fell behind in terms of farm, and they just kept getting caught out, taking bad fights, I think. But it's a best of 3, so they still have 1 more game to settle this and see if it goes through a game 3, or will they get 2-0'd here by TNC Pro Team. We'll expect a lot from both sides. We'll see what happens next. I'm Lysander, and I'm going to be joining you guys for the next game as well. I'll be hopping right out and check some of that issues that you guys were having, and hopefully it'll be resolved for game 2. See you guys in the next game. Much love and Kappa. Marvelous.